for Doki Literature Club. I know it's been a while, but when I tell y'all, I've had a lot of stuff to edit and a lot of stuff to upload. Like right now, I'm waiting for something to finish loading, like loading up and finish editing and all. Then I have to upload it, and then I gotta upload something. Like, it's just a lot. I'm giving y'all a lot of content, so Doki had to take a bit of a backseat. So we're back, okay? And for a minute there, I was like, why can I not, load the game? Did Monica fuck up something? But actually, it was me. I accidentally deleted Steam off of my computer because it's the only way I'm able to play it. So, but let's just go ahead and jump right back in. It looks like as if she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Oh, I can't skip nothing. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels, but that builds deep, complex, and fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me, as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you through a loop? Foreshadowing? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Huh? I expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Why's that? Well, it's just... Natsuki's eyes dot over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? Well, you left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't You Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? I guess sometimes. Why do you care? Oh, I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Oh, do you have experience in writing too? Maybe if you share your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence. Hey, I've got an idea. How about this? Huh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we will all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I thought that was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems to be a good step for us to take. Do you agree with this, Blue? Hold on there's still one problem. Oh, what's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic. Okay. And I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Blue. The thing is, we don't have enough members to form an official club, and we need 4. And I've been trying really hard to find new members, and if we don't have one more member for the festival, then I'm defenseless against these girls. It's funny because last time, when this happened, when this scene wait, hold on, pause. I'm like, why am I not able to skip? I think that's what it is. There we go. Last time she was, actually, I honestly don't want to skip dialogue, only because you never know exactly what we'll see. And I want to make sure I get everything. Even though there's scenes that we've already seen, you just never know what's going to happen. Okay. But last time, Monica, when we were at this scene, it was Sayori that was here, and all 4 of them were like, Monica didn't have to sit here and, try to convince us or anything. It was just the fact that all of them were looking at us and we felt bad about it. So now Monica's like, oh, we've just been trying to find club members and all that. So, that's why I said I don't want to skip through anything, because again, you never know. There could be something completely different. And I don't want to miss anything at all. And I feel like a lot of people were like, oh, well, I already seen this. Yeah, we have, but there's always something else. So, we're not going to skip this. I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided. I'll join the literature club. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, that was me creating lightning sounds. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Boo? Yeah, I mean, it could be fun, right? I mean, you really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just came here, just left after all this, I would be... Oh, wait. Because, again, same thing. If you remember last time, Natsuki said, if you really came in here to just eat a cupcake, I would be super pissed. But now she's saying, I mean, if you really just left after all of this, I would be super pissed. Blue, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to make sure you have a good time, okay? Oh, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting. And on a good note, everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over to me once more. Blue, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah, I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart from the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and Monica, of course. Will I really be happy spending every day in the literature club? It's like Monica, she just stands on her own, like, whatever. Okay, perhaps I will have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess I will start with writing a poem tonight. Oh. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Things I like about Papa. I like when Papa comes home early. I like when Papa cooks me dinner. Oh, wait. Wait. This is, I know who this is. I like when Papa comes home early. I like when Papa cooks me dinner. I like when Papa gives me an allowance. I like when Papa spends time with me. I like when Papa asks me about my friends. I like when Papa... This is not Natsuki's voice, but this is her poem. Because remember, it's her dad. She got issues with her dad. But anyway, whatever. I like when Papa asks about me, about anything. Asks me about anything. I like when Papa gives me lunch money. I like when Papa comes home before sundown. I like when Papa cooks. I like when Papa gives me privacy. I like when Papa doesn't tell me how to dress. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my friends. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my hobbies. I like when Papa comes home without waking me up. Uh-oh. I like when Papa keeps food in the house. I like when Papa uses inside voice. I like when Papa leaves my stuff alone. I like when Papa accidentally drops coins in the couch. I like when Papa is too tired to notice me. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. Oh my God. Woo! Okay, don't jump at me. Oh, look at that, Papa. See? Yep, it's about her. Papa, headphones. So we're going to cater this poem to Natsuki, and then the next one we'll do Yuri. Family, color, marriage, anime. Ew, that's her, I'm sorry. Fun, charm, ranger. Oh, shit, sorry. Kiss, lollipop, sing, boop, childhood, kitty, oh, nope, socks, peaceful. Oh, this is not tailoring to our chart. Flower. Oh, hi there, Blue. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least keep my word. Well, I'm back in the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone's already hanging out. Oh! Thanks for... I can't die. Thanks for keeping your promise, Blue. See, now I'm spooked. Spooked out. Okay. I hope you're... Oh, hold on. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Is it me or did the music change? It's like a little higher. Is it me? Somebody tell me, is it me? Okay. Making you dive head first into literature when you're not accustomed to... Oh! Don't do that. Oh, come on. Like, he deserves things flat. You already have to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, you will not see the end of it. Oh my gosh. Now, see, the music just changed. Okay, I can't even see Monica's big ass in the way. Oh, Monica. Natsuki finds her... It isn't me, or is Yuri extra tall? I mean, I know she's tall, but she's like huge. Like, god dang, look at her. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Blue. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with disappointing glance. Excuse me. Anyway, now that you're in the literature, in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't say no either way. Like you said, I'm in the club now, so if it feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. Oh no. Wait. Oh, the music just changed again. This is weird. I'm nervous. I didn't mean it like that. Like, look at the desk. It's like tilted a little bit. So, oh man, this is messing with my eyes a little bit. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. Ooh, it's messing with my. Ooh, it's bothering me. Oof. I mean, I'm not motion sickness or anything, but ooh. Okay. Oh no, it's not that, Yuri. I don't want to be I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick a book. Pick a book if you want me to. Are you sure? I just feel like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Oh, Yuri is, a little more confident in this one. Because before, she didn't even want to show us the book. Sayori was the one that was like, hey, she got a book for you. And she's like, what? Yeah, so now I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And if we could, discuss if you want it. How is this girl being cute? She even picked up a book she thinks I'll like, whatever. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Enthusiastically, I take the book. Phew. Well, you can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. See? Told you. That's why I was like, is it me or Yuri? Yuri's like extremely huge, but it was the way the screen. Oh my God, Lord Jesus. Now that everyone is settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book, and I can't help but notice her expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Oh no, the music just changed again. Ugh. I hear Natsuki utter an whatever that is, sigh from the closet. She seems to be annoyed with something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Sorry, I was distracted. You looking for something in there? Yeah. Oh, fucking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the spray spot. Oh my God, this is why I'm not skipping nothing. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just going to mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things you can't admit you're really into until you figure out what the other person's saying. I wonder why. How do you know, anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written all over your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a long volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the one side of the shelf. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. Then she turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing a box set with one missing book is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know, girl. I know how. I know that feel. I get closer to the box set she's admiring. Perfect girls? Is it serious? Is it serious? I never heard it in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass that out the door. Yeah, girl. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging or anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Blue. Consider this a don't book judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki puts the first volume of Parfait Girls in the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right in my hands. I stare at the cover. Its features 4 girls in colorful attire. It's exceedingly moo. Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me down out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the window sills. She pats on the ground, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't the chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Oh, okay. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Ooh, what's that? I guess it's easier to be closer together, like this. Don't just say that. You make me feel all weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can... You know what's weird? That we're sitting here talking in our point of view and she's looking at us. It's so weird. Because she's looking at us, right? And we're sitting here talking, in our point of view. But it's like we're having a conversation, so she's looking like, are you like, we're thinking out loud. That's what it feels like. Okay. I open the book. It's so weird. Stop looking. I can feel her peering over my shoulder. She's like, it's like she's looking at us like, I can hear you, right? Okay. Am I recording? I feel like I am. Wait, shit. Okay, I am. Just had to check to make sure. Alright. How long has it been since I've read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you even paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happening yet, so I can't talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of fare. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of the plot. Oh no. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not, even though you were just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that, if you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Huh? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like, I could ever get any of my friends to read this. Like, they just think manga is just for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kind of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yes, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. At least it's safe here in the classroom. Except, Monica's kind of a jerk about it. I can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, I am here reading it. Well, it's not like it's. Ooh, that almost sound like Monica's voice. Well, it's not like it solves any of my problems. Maybe, but at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Eh, eh. So, aha. Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah, yeah. I flipped the page. Oh, shit. Nothing. 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 Time passes. Damn. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. It looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki? Yeah. Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey! Oh, oh gee. What is this? Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Oh, the Monica, not the Monica stopped. The music stopped. Monica actually, look at her, just a demon. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give me. She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Blue. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now? Let's get straight into it. Okay. Let's do Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I'll go with her. Yuri, please don't. I can trust her. Hey, Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't push yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that, it might be after reading it, though. And it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I could just, notice. The 7 months past, we really haven't gotten anywhere. I might as well take Yuri. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical for new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style more deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from their topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thoughts, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. And of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques to get into writing, even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together, so it's probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. And I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamingly, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this a literature club? Okay, so we already read it. I'm sorry if I have such terrible writing. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But you took so long to read it. Uh, well, I just don't read script very often. Script. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. No, that's not where we need to go. We need to go here. Um, of course, we need to, let's manage, browse local files. Okay. Can you hear me? Okay. Let's see. Uh-oh. Alright, so let's read this. Wait, can I delete anything? Oh, wow. Okay. There's a little devil inside all of us. Beneath their manufactured perception, their artificial reality is a writhing, twisted mess of dread, loathing, judgment, whatever that is, self-doubt, all thrashing to escape the feeble hold of their hosts. Seeping through every little crevice they can find into their willpower, starving them of all motivation and desire into their stomach. Desire into their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt in comfort food or into a newly opened gash in their. Oh. So Monica just wrote a poem about Natsuki. Okay. So basically, Monica is the host. Okay, like she's like a parasite or whatever. Like she's like the little devil in all of them, and they're trying to break free. I'm assuming, but what ends up happening is we know Natsuki. I would say Natsuki, she would have, because we know that Yuri likes to cut herself. Okay, we know she does that. But Natsuki, I would say, I would say she would have like an eating disorder, perhaps. Because one, she's small, and two, what we just saw, where, not Monica was like, oh, I always keep a little snack inside because I'm assuming Natsuki does not eat at all. Like she's probably starving herself, and because of whatever is going on at home. So hold on, yo. Okay, so now I come back over here. And save this one. Save. Like I said, I got 2 videos coming up. Okay. And then, but yeah, so, like these 2 lines right here, when you say forces them to drown their own guilt in comfort food or a newly opened gash in their skin hidden only by the sleeves of a cute new shirt. Such a deplorable tangled mess is already present in every single one of them. So all of them already had these issues with them. So I'm assuming Natsuki already had, like even with Sayori, when she was talking about how she always had depression. Um, so she already had it, and then as you can see here, all I did was untie the knot, right? So basically, all Monica did was, they already had their problems, but she just kind of enhanced it, basically, brought it to the forefront. So I'm gonna exit out of that. Is there anything? Of course, we've seen that. Characters. Sayori's gone. Yeah. Can you hear me? Trace back, and then the trace back, and just so y'all can see again. Okay, so there's that. Lord Jesus. Okay. All right, so we're gonna keep these open, you know, and then we're gonna go back to the game. Actually, I think your handwriting is. Oh. Wait a second. Save. Okay. Huh? That's a relief. I also like the poem. Even though it was short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. Uh, I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first poem sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Excuse me. Are you into ghosts? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their thoughts through feelings and experience in their work. Usually, do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon will be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn than putting it that way. Yeah. Okay. That's impressive. Yeah, because we already read this part. So we're just gonna. Okay, what? Let's start with things that I don't like, first of all. Okay, we've already read that. She reads it. Mm-hmm. What's the point? Quote the poem. Okay. Okay. Anyway, you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So, in other words, you're saying you liked it. Let's see here. Towards gets in. Ooh, you're so. I wonder if. I don't think so. I already told you that if you don't have to go. Oh, sorry. I was stretching. Okay. I've already told you that you don't have to go announcing it into the world and everything. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Nasuki must really hate me or something. I can't. Okay. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Okay. Yeah. So, I'm gonna miss. What's the name's thing? Sayori's thing. It was Rocket. Rocket. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna miss it. Okay. Yeah, I told you we're gonna like it. Yep. What? Oh, I want to skip so bad because we've done this. Okay. Nothing off. Imagine or something. Oh, okay. Calm down. Hi, Blue. Also, we can't skip through her stuff. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Yep, I know. Don't be afraid to bring up things, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. And of course, I'll be afraid of pick up. Okay. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Blue. We're all a little embarrassed here today. But it's sort of barrier that we'll all have to get past and... Yeah, that's true. I have Monica in my poem. I like it. Really? Yeah, it's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. It makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. You say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then... Oh. Oh, this is why we can't skip. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. But sometimes, she'll just lose it all or stress and shuts down. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are pretty into petite girls, you know. Sorry, just trying to look into the bright side. Anyway, you wanted to read my poem, girl. What was all that? What was all that? You sound pretty confident. Somebody, after all of that, we'll read my poem now. No, let's get into some therapy. Thanks. Okay. Hmm. Okay, hole in the wall. We already read that one. So now we can skip her stuff. Phew. And if you notice that, Monica glitches a little bit, but when it like comes to words and stuff, only like when we get like the oh my god. Oh my god. Is that in the back? First of all, the music changed. But look at the Sayori in the back. Look at Sayori. She in the back hanging. All jokes. She in the back hanging around. Girl. Oh my god. Oh my god, y'all are sick. Oh my goodness. She's in the back chilling. Like a villain. Okay. Ooh. Okay. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated. I can't even skip that. Oh my god. She's there. Oh no. Who does that? Who does that? Sayori is present. She is right there. Even though they're being nice, there's no way. Okay, whatever. Like, I just don't care at this point. I'm like, what? Across the room is Sayori. Hey, you know what? Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri. They generally exchange sheets of paper in their. Do y'all not see this? Eyes furrow. Okay. Sad. What's with this language? Huh? Ooh, that music. Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. She returns. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? I cannot believe. Like, is she still there? Yeah. Okay. It's clearly about feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant, the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean to tell me you have to try that hard to come up with something nice? Thanks, but I really don't think that. But it really did not come out nice at all. I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Blue did too. So, based on that, I'll gladly give you some of the suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style, and I don't expect to change it anytime soon unless, of course, I'll come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Blue liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Uh-oh. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Blue appreciated my advice more than he appreciated yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? You know, are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ugh. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as blue started showing up. Suki! Uh, Suki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own securities on others like that. You really act as young as you... Oh. Oh. Me? Stop. Please. Please stop fighting. Me? Look at who's talking. Want to be edgy, oh. Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone whose mental age to comprehend. See? Oh, my goodness, this is a lot. Just saying that improves my point. Improves my point, Lord Jesus. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can just counterbalance the toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Oh, cat fight. Ah. Wow, be more careful or you might cut yourself on it. Oh, my bad. You already do that, don't you? Oh, did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Oh, yeah, go on. Let Blue hear everything you really think. Yeah, I'm sure he'll be head over heels after you hear this. Uh, uh, Suddenly, Yuri turns to me as if she knows I was standing here. Blue, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Oh no. Oh god. Oh. Why is it going just to Yuri? I'm scared. Ah. Ah. Hi, Monica. Hey, how you doing, girl? Just all in my face. Monica. Hey, Blue. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably for the better of us to stay out of this. We will go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I wish I was just able to be a little more assertive sometimes, but but I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, that's fine. I'll be happy to spend time with you instead. Natsuki suddenly runs out the classroom. Oh no. Oh, suddenly she quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. Well, not Sayori's gone. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth with her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did. Blue, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about this by tomorrow. Completely. Oh, God. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home if you want. Yuri looks at me as if she has something to say, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. Well, I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take the responsibilities today. Oh, it kind of sounds you don't want me around for something, Yuri. Well, it's not that. It's not that. I just didn't get a chance to discuss my book with Blue. And it would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. But I really... Oh! Monica said not today, girl. Oh my goodness. Okay, so now we are going to cater to her graveyard joy. Also, now all of Sayori's words are now night. Oh no. Okay. Unending. Misery. Cloud. Oh no. Anxiety. Melancholy. Oh no. Okay. Okay. So let's stop playing around. Disaster. Captive. Wrath. Eternity. Vivid. Intellectual. Disarray. Uncontrollable. And validity. Okay. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting. Whew. Yesterday was a lot. I've gotten a little more comfortable over the past couple days. Entertaining the club. Oh, I'm sorry. Might as well be entertaining these girls. God dang. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Blue. Monica said, bitch, you're not gonna talk to them today, not tomorrow, not next week. No, ma'am. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glanced over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading a manga at the desk, and surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please, don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you're considering apologize. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we're just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whenever it was, it didn't make me think of any less of you. I had already decided there's no way you could be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you didn't mean it. Ah, Blue, don't say those kind of words so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. I'm really glad that you joined the club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around. And sorry, what am I saying right now? Just have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was just kind of wondering where she was. Man, I guess she just popped up over here. Like, fuck what y'all talking about. Let me just come over here. Yeah, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken about how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this is a perfect time to, look at some files. Manage, browse. Oh, look at it. Read me. What's that? Okay. I hate this. I can't do anything. Nothing. No matter how many times you play, it's still all the same. It would be really, really easy to kill myself right now. But what would that mean? I don't get to talk to you anymore. All I want is for you to hate them. Why is that so hard? What is this?